Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to the 10th Gen Talk Show. I'm your host, Big P, and I'm here with the Wii U review. And yep, I'm salty. I give this system a 5 out of 10. And before you call me a fanboy and such, notice this present company is sitting next to you and in the background. And the best way to tell you how I gave this a 5/10 is to tell you the story about how it came to a 5/10. 2 years ago, I bought this Wii U. Yeah, I paid for it for a friend of mine and her kids on Christmas. I bought it, and we've been friends for quite a while. But after a while, as you notice, the control pad isn't here. Why the control pad isn't here? Well, being that they are kids and she plays some video games too, they dropped the control pad a couple of times. And one day they were cleaning up and they just accidentally knocked it over and it broke. Finally. So when they tried to use their Pro Pad to play some of the games, they couldn't get in the games. Nor could they even play half the functionalities of the system. Everybody know in gaming, if you play gaming or you in gaming business, know the first thing that goes out if you got a pretty decent system, the first thing that's gonna go is the controller. I've replaced countless of controllers for each system that I got, and I got pretty much all of them up here. They tied hot wire, in other words, the controller right into the system. So guess what? Everybody out there that owns a Wii U, your system is about to die. The controller is the first to go. Everybody know what happens to a controller. The button stop working, or you may mess up the analog controller, the D-pad stops, or it just goes out altogether. So Nintendo decided to bet everything on the controller. So let's go on with the story. As the controller did go out, broken glass plus kids equal mother is gonna throw broken glass away, right? She threw the controller away. I mean, it don't even have a warranty on it. It was 2 years ago, okay? She didn't think nothing of it. Throw it away so the kids won't get to cut their hands. Plenty of people don't cut fingers on, you know, cell phones and stuff like that. Sometimes usually you're okay, but every once in a while you break some glass and you cut yourself. She went looking to find so she can buy another control pad because, may I add, it took most of the games with it, like Ninja Gaiden, and it also took a Mario game, and it was like several other games I'm trying to think of. They don't even have games to play. All they got is this brick now. Finally working system, but all of it is gone because of a control pad. And being that she's a female, she's pretty much a Walmart girl anyway. She goes to Walmart, sell about 3 Walmarts to find out if she could buy another one. So try to just buy another one and just replace it. She was like, oh, well, I just replaced the control pad. Walmart didn't sell them. Okay? This is getting very interesting with Nintendo. And I don't even see why there aren't any lawsuits yet. Because you don't tie a controller into a system. So she asked around several people and couldn't find anybody that knew anything about getting a control pad. So guess what? She just threw the system in the trash can. You're wondering why I'm sitting here with the system and she threw it in the trash can. Well, the boy saw her throw it in the trash can. He went and just got it out. He couldn't save the power plug because the power plug landed in some juicy juice or whatever, some kids juice. So after she asked around for a little while, she finally called me. And I had asked her, did you go to GameStop? That's the first place a gamer will go anyway. And she said, no, I ain't go there. I told her I'm in town anyway, I'm gonna go look. So I went to GameStop. GameStop told me that Nintendo don't sell them. So I didn't really give up. I went to Best Buy and Target and whatever else I could think. I went to Game Exchange, Game Plus, and any other game. I looked online and everywhere, and I found the control pads on sale at eBay. Yes, eBay. Known for jacking the prices up. I found it for $189. I found one for $179, and for one for $159. More than half the price of the system itself. This is getting uglier and uglier and uglier as I look. A finally working system, all tied into a control pad. Its whole future is tied into the control pad, which everybody know. Like I just said, guess what? The first thing that goes out is usually the controller. I don't know what made Nintendo brainstorm a controller into a system, and they are adamant about it. And you know something? I went and bought another power plug and all the other hookups to it. As you can see, I got my Wii controller. My Wii is playing in the background. I still got that, and it all works fine. I found some games that didn't need the control pad because I'm not the type of person to throw anything in the trash can. I may do. Well, the kids complained that they didn't have no video game system because, like I said, she's pretty much she grew up with Nintendo. All she ever had was Nintendos. So I got a bunch of systems back here, and I had an extra PlayStation 3. I got an extra some of everything back here anyway. So I gave her an extra PlayStation 3, and I gave her some games with it. Find out now she likes the PlayStation 3, and she's forgetting all about the Wii and Nintendo. They had some complaints with the Wii U, being that she is just 5'4", 130 pounds. She got small hands. So the control pad really was cramping her hands, so they never used it. And plus them kids, you know, my hands, I'm 6'4", a whole bunch of hundreds of pounds, okay? I'm a big man, I ain't no little guy. The control pad, it never bothered me. The times I did play, it never bothered me because I'm big anyway. So it's so many problems with this control pad. Why is Nintendo even holding on to it? And like I say, I'm a gamer. The Wii U is powerful enough. And I mean, this is a great system. It's just the management there is bad. The CEOs just don't care about nobody else. I mean, some people, you know, I heard some people saying that Nintendo don't want to support it because it's underpowered. It's not underpowered. It's a good enough system. It just needs better management. Look at the PlayStation 2. A 6th gen console that lasted primarily the whole entire lifespan of the 7th gen consoles and still out there and still hanging in there. I got 2 of them here. It's just the executives. It's nobody else. Because when I'm looking at this, if the control pad is an easy fix, it is good news out of all of this. They can easily fix this. They can just untie the system with the control pad. Will they do it? They seem like they just stubborn. Okay, that's all it is to it. They thumbing everybody. They thumbing the investors in the eye. They're laughing at their stockholders and they walking over our backs. When this is just a program. They can go in there now and fix it. But a lot of people who've lost their control pads will never be able to get back online to fix it. So Nintendo's going to have to go out there and send out CDs so they can fix it. Because in about another 2 years, all these control pads are going to go out. A catastrophe is coming. I mean, this is going to be apocalyptic to Nintendo. They can't sell this system as it is. It's a train wreck coming. This is the end of. I'm telling you, this is something that's bad is really coming. Because that control pad was the only one that's broken. I've asked around, like I said, a lot of my buddies are video gamers, and they have Wii U's, and the control pad will just go black, locking them out the system. People are just throwing them in the trash can because they can't take them to GameStop. GameStop won't take it if the pad don't work. GameStop won't take it if you don't have the control pad. Nor will Game Exchange, Games Plus, and all other gaming retro places and everything else. They won't take it if you don't have it. So everybody's about to lose their system, and Nintendo are sitting on their hands like they don't care. It isn't the system, it's the executives. They can fix this right now and avoid this catastrophe that's going to come because the controllers are going to go out. All controllers go out. It's just ain't Nintendo's controllers, it's Sony's and Microsoft too. I replaced them all. Even Sega, and I replaced them too. I don't know what possessed them to do something like that, but that's just I guess they just liked it. Like I said, I grew up with Nintendo too. I got them. I got all the Nintendos here. I was about to buy a Wii U because Bayonetta's coming out. I already got Bayonetta on pre-order, and I was just gonna buy a Wii U until she just told me this. I'm not gonna buy another one. Just for a part to break, and you can't replace a common replaceable part. This could be fixed right now, but they won't do it. It's just them. They don't want to listen to nobody. They don't care about listening to anybody. The good news about it is it can be easily fixed. This is a powerful enough system. The PlayStation 2 lasts a whole 7 generations, and it's still lasting now. It's no reason for Nintendo to be getting in on all of it right there. It's no reason. The PlayStation 3 is going to be around to pretty much practically the end of the 8th gen. 360, I don't know. Microsoft, they don't really support their oldest product like that. It might not. I don't know. I'm not finna bash down them because I don't know what they're gonna do. But the only thing that's gonna destroy the PlayStation 3 is Sony. If Sony just chokes it by themselves, that's the only way it's gonna go out. Other than that, it's gonna reign right alongside the PlayStation 4. And there's no reason Nintendo shouldn't be there either. It's just they're doing crazy stuff that they shouldn't be doing. Just listen. Sometimes all you gotta do is just listen sometimes. And they don't want to listen at all. The system is powerful enough. They got plenty of games. A lot of games out there that never sold because nobody even knew they were out there. We got the internet now. All you gotta do is just advertise them games across your website if they can get into it without the control pad, because the control pad they can't get in it no more. So you can't advertise, can you? Games like Mega Man Legends, you can just go in there and clean up the story is already told. Just go in there and clean up the graphics. People didn't even know it was out. Rival School 2 on the Sega Dreamcast. Nobody knew. I just bought it because I didn't even know it even existed. A lot of these games you can just clean up because nobody even knew it existed. And it won't cost you much. That's the good news about all of this. Out of all this ugliness with this controller. It's just, you know what that controller really is? It's an anchor on the ship in the desert. You never needed it in the first place. All you have to worry about is making a good game. Look at Destiny. Destiny is just a good game. I'm challenging everybody right now. Get your PlayStation 4 or your Xbox One. Take the HD off the back of it and hook component cables up to it. Or no, put composite cables on it. And then get an Xbox and get Halo or Halo 2, either one of them. And put composite cables on the back of it. You will see that game look exactly the same. There's no graphics to it. All they did to Destiny was put a lot of lights in there and gave people a lot of things to do. All you have to do is make a good game. But you can't make a good game if you're doing crazy stuff like tying your controller into your system when you know that part is going to go out and no one can replace it. It wouldn't be so bad if it couldn't replace it. This deserves a 510 because you can't replace the much needed part that's going to need to be replaced. But in an instant, if you get rid of it, you don't have to get rid of the control pad. Don't get me wrong. You can keep it because it's nice. I liked it. It was all right with me. I didn't really care too much for it, but it's all right. But it's not needed. That's all it is to it. Just worry about making games, a good game. Now you just lost a customer because she likes the PlayStation 3. She can play her music on it. She can put her music on there, and she sits there and listening to her on her sound system. People got sound systems hooked up to their TVs. She can watch movies on it. And Nintendo, you just won't do it. You got a control pad out here that's supposed to be modeled like a cell phone, and it doesn't even have any functions on there. The functions on it is pretty much crap. You can't even read ebooks on the doggone thing. It's useless. It wasn't even a good idea. It was just an idea. But sometimes ideas got to be cut loose so the system can survive. Stop worrying about what the power of the other systems are, because this system is powerful enough. If the PlayStation 2 can last this long, so can the Wii U. It don't have to be a mega system. It just got to make a good game. And that's me, Big P, with the 10 gen Hoping y'all got something out of this. I'm a bit salty today because I spent $300 on a system I can't even replace the parts to. But 510. Without the control pad, it's easily a 9 out of 10. It just don't have the functions the other ones got. But it's a great system. It just got terrible executives. That's me, Big P, 10th Gen. See